All right. Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, HASHAM, YAHAWASHI, HASHAM, Nash. I give double honors to my apostles and great millstone who taught me this truth. And a sincere shalom to you elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay, and the brother Yasharon, this is a video about January 1st. Okay, because I'm sure every brother has heard wherever they've been, you know, people wishing them a happy new year. Okay. They tend to do it before January 1st because they don't think that they're going to see you until then. Then they do it after January 1st. And it's annoying because we know the truth. And we know that in this day and age, okay, with all this technology and information right in front of you, okay, anybody can just go and look up the truth now. Okay. We're not talking about a deep understanding of the scriptures here. We're talking about things that people routinely follow, traditions that people routinely follow, that they don't even bother looking into. And when you try to explain it to them, they'll call you a hater or a downer, you know, or like you're trying to kill the party or whatever, you know, because because really, man, a lot of these people, well, hey, there was this one scientist who came out recently that uh, only 20% of the world, of the people in the world, have the intelligence to be able to question the norm. Okay, question what is considered normal. Okay, and out of how many of them are there of the elect? You got to wonder. Okay, because not all in 20. Because some people they question what the normal is, but they're not of the elect. Okay, but I mean, this one's pretty easy. This one's pretty easy. Um, but let's begin with this article, and then we'll bring out scriptures. People love New Year's, man. They love that Roman New Year. Okay. Well, everything in this society, especially if you're living here in the West, everything is based around that Roman Empire, man. Okay. That fourth beast in Daniel the seventh chapter is still uh alive and kicking. Okay. And it's been spiritual reincarnated through America. Okay. The planets are named after Roman gods. The calendar, the months in the calendar is named after Roman gods. You know, you look at what is it? I believe Valentine's Day is after the Roman god Bacchus, or it might be Greek. He might be Greek. Don't quote me on that. But either or, it's the same fucking thing, pretty much. Okay, you have the judges. You go to a courtroom and you see a judge, and the judge is wearing a black robe. It's a priest of Saturn. Okay, you look at the White House. Um, the White House. Rome had its own version of it. It's based off Roman architecture. It was called Capitilis, Hillis or something, Hilius or something, or Hilicus. I can't remember the exact pronunciation. Okay, you look at New York State, right? New York State has a lot of they call it the Empire State, and it's has a lot of cities named after that were in Rome, like Syracuse and Ithaca and Utica. Okay, Albany was named after Albonicus. You know, Rome. There's even a Rome in New York. Okay, so a lot of these traditions in Rome carry on today. You know, it's about to be January 1st. But let's read this. Why does the new year begin on January 1st? Our celebration of New Year's Day on January 1st is a human-made creation. It's not precisely fixed by any natural or seasonal marker. It's a civil event, not one uh, defined by nature. Okay, so it's human-made creation. Okay, and when you go to the scriptures, you go to Exodus 12, you go to the Passover that happens in the first month. Okay, on the 14th at Eve. That first month that it's talking about is not January 1st. It's not in January. The Passover isn't in January. It's supposed to be around the springtime. Okay, it's just everything is all backwards in this society, man. Uh, Scriptures talk about Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. It shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Okay, they change times. They change how many days are in a new year. Okay. You look at uh the lunar calendar, it's exactly 360 days, which makes sense because a circle is 360 degrees. Okay. Not 365, not 366 every 4 years. Okay. It's 360 days. Yet for those of us in the northern hemisphere where daylight recently ebbed to its lowest point and the days are starting to get longer again, there's a feeling of rebirth in the air. New Year's resolutions, anyone? Right, the fucking day, it gets dark. Well, I don't know we're about how it is where other brothers live, but fucking gets dark at like 5 o'clock, 4:30. Okay, it gets dark in the middle of the fucking day, man. How is that supposed to be a new year when there's less than 12 hours of daylight and it's all cold and snowy and everybody's scavenging for resources to live? You know, I got all these stray cats in the neighborhood around me, man, and they're starting to fucking attack each other because there's no food. They were all buddy buddy all summer and fall, but now that everything's getting scarce, they're all killing each other and considering each other competition for resources, man. Okay, how is that? How does that represent a new year or a new birth, man, of a year? So where does the New Year's Day concept come from? It stems from an ancient Roman custom. It gets right into it. I like this art. The feast of the Roman god Janus. Okay, there's no fluff in this article. That's why I chose. He was the god of beginnings, gates, transitions, time, duality, and doorways. passages, frames, and endings. Okay. Well, hey, transitions, man. We spoke about that at camp. A lot of the uh, a lot of the things that happened in 2023 are gonna transition on into 2024. Okay, and even and grow. Like you look at uh, artificial intelligence, man. It absolutely exploded in 2023. Okay, and we're seeing that. We're going to see that carry on into 2024 because in 2024, almost all Android phones. Now I don't know when, but Google said this are going to start having AI, their Gemini AI platform integrated into all Android phones, man. Okay. Intel is going to start. They said that in 2024, all Intel CPUs are going to have AI accelerators on, AI chips. Okay. A lot of these corporations are using AI to filter their platforms, censorship and things like that. T-Mobile, starting January 1st, is going to use their AI platform to start finding uh, their members, okay, based on their text messages and so on and so forth. Now we'll have to see where that goes and who follows suit, okay? Because from what I'm hearing, they're already trying to take it to court because there's a lot of lawyers out there that think that they don't have the right to just slap a $500 fine on you for saying for talking about Momo people in a private text message. Okay, so let's see where that goes. Um, this is also where the name for the month of January comes from, since Janus was depicted as having two opposite faces. One face looked back into the past, and the other peered toward of to the future. Okay. All right, Janus. One face looking back, one face looking forward. One 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 Edomite looking back, and another Edomite looking forward. Okay. And the Edomite looking back has a shorter beard. And I don't know where they come up with that or why they do that. There he is with his bird nose, man. All right. Jeez. Well, that's a good one right there. That looks more authentic, okay? Fucking satanic as hell, man. You people got a screw loose, man. You party pooper. Well, you got to shit on everybody having fun. you know, it's how people will react. It's how people will react, man, because they all want to go out clubbing and fucking partying tomorrow. You brothers, you got no business going out in public celebrating New Year's tomorrow, man. Okay, we all should be watching the New Year's shows or doing a New Year's show. Okay, that's what you should be doing. To celebrate the new year, the Romans also made promises to Janus, which is where people get the New Year's resolutions from. The tradition of New Year's resolution stems from this ancient custom. On January 1st, as the year began, it was customary to exchange cheerful words of good wishes. Shortly afterwards, on January 9th, the Rex Sacrarum, priesthood associated with the Roman Senate, offered the sacrifice of a ram to Janus. Today, although, and that makes sense. Okay, because a lot of people they make a New Year's resolution to get back into the gym, and then they go January 2nd, because everything's closed January 1st. And then they go for about a week, which would be January 9th, and then they stop. Okay. Today, although many do celebrate New Year's Day on January 1st, some cultures and religions have different New Year dates. Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish, let's not read what the hikes, okay? Because they're going to go with the Talmud. They're not going to go with the scriptures. Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year. Anyways, that's it on that. Okay, y'all get the idea, man. And I'm sure that there's about 1,000 other articles that repeat what this one says. I wanted to keep that one short. Colossians 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after YAHAWASHI. Okay? And that's one of the traditions of men. And these people, man, these people in the world, especially the 2/3, they'll tempt your ass, man. They'll tempt your ass. They'll act like there's something wrong with you if you don't want to go out and act like a drunken fool on New Year's. Okay? They'll act like you want to go out. You like you're a fool if you don't want to go out and be a fucking drunken idiot. Okay? Make an ass out of yourself. It's also a day of death, man. Okay? It's also a large day on death. There's always a lot of shootings. Okay? A lot of stabbings, a lot of killings that go on, fights, all kinds of shit, man. All that shit always happens on Esau's uh holidays. Okay? So we're not so well, hey, you could be spoiled through philosophy and vain deceit, man. Okay? Because that's a rudiment of the world. That's a rudiment of the world, man. That's one thing that Christians don't get because the scriptures talk about the rudiments of the world. They're always following after the rudiments of the world, man. They like to merge that shit in scriptures. You got all kinds of Christians that are into Halloween, they're into Christmas, they're into Thanksgiving, they're into New Year's, okay? They're into the 4th of July. They're all into those traditions of men and the rudiments of the world, okay? But we're supposed to come out separate, okay? We're supposed to come out separate from that. And this scripture, y'all should already know. This is well, hey, the scriptures say that Uh, the gods of the nations are just idols, man. And that's just another god of the pagan Roman Empire, you know? Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So the Lord is speaking to the Israelites, house of Israel, okay? Because you had the house of Rehoboam and the house of Jeroboam, okay? And the house of Israel, which was the predominantly known as the northern tribes, okay? They followed after the house of Jeroboam, man. Started getting into all these other customs in there. Those were the ones that were broken off, okay? Went to Arsaret, were scattered, okay? This is Jeremiah 10 and 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay? So learn not the way of the heathen. That is the ways of the heathen. Okay, we're supposed to be different than these people. We're not supposed to be like Christians. Just follow whatever these other people do and just say that you're different because you're covered by the blood of Jesus. Okay? We're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen, man. We're supposed to be new creatures. We know what this shit is now. We know it's all wicked, man. We know it's all wicked. Look at all the shit going on in the world. It ain't time to be uh going out there partying and trying to fucking pick up little straggler ass hoes, man. All right? We're not in that time. 2024 is certainly not going to be that time, man. We're living in serious times. Okay? Because there's a reason why there's so much death and fighting and violence on New Year's Day. Because most of the time, man, that shit it happens over women. You know, wherever there's lots of bitches out there partying, man, there's lots of fucking destruction involved with that shit. There's trouble. Them hoes, they create trouble, and trouble finds them, and you end up getting involved in it. Besides, those women ain't no good, man. Those women that are out there fucking partying, shaking their ass tomorrow night, ain't none of them gonna be any good. Okay, ain't none of them gonna be even worth ain't even gonna be worth your royal rod, man. Okay, the scriptures say that wine and women make a man of understanding fall away. Okay, and the scriptures also talk about how a man who keepeth or there are many men who have lost their wits because of women. Okay, there's many men that have lost their wits because of women, man. That's what they do. They steal your energy from you, okay? Especially well, I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm getting at. I'm talking about them hoes that are gonna be out there fucking tomorrow night, okay? Don't be letting them, don't be letting them get in your head, man. Because that's how Satan works, man. He works a lot of times through these women. He, and then you end up getting put in a situation, usually indirectly. Okay, usually indirectly. Sometimes it might not even have anything to do with you. but a bitch will get you involved in the middle of it. Okay. This is this is Second Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Yahawashi, who is image of Yahawah, should shine unto them. Okay? So ignore these people, man. Okay, because Satan has blinded the minds of these people that follow after these heathenistic traditions, man. Okay, that are all into this shit. Especially if it's people that you've been telling over and over again. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. You'll tell these same people in your life every single year. Every single year. You don't got nothing to do with Christmas, you don't got nothing to do with New Year's. But they insist on being a fucking nuisance and still wishing your ass a happy new year. Or they still gotta ask you what you're doing. Knowing damn well that you do not want anything to do with that. See, this is a very vexing time of year for brothers, man. Very vexing time of year. Okay? Man, Lord willing, man, I can't. I can't. All I want to do tomorrow night is just is just watch uh New Year's Eve destruction shows. I know there's gonna be a lot of them out there, man. That's usually what I do the first few days of the New Year. Just watch all the New Year shows I missed because you can't watch all of them at once, obviously. Sometimes you'll have 8, 9 camps streaming at once, 10 camps streaming at once. Okay. Well, wherever your heart is, that's where your treasure's gonna be. Okay. Revelation 14:4. These are they. This is talking about the elect. Okay. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. Okay. And it's not talking about women as in females. Okay. The scripture is talking about philosophies. Let's get yeah, it's ridiculous. They definitely changed that over the years. Well, woman it means philosophies. Okay. For they are virgins, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb. Okay. And that January 1st and that New Year shit. Okay. It's really a woman. Okay. It's a philosophy. Okay. We have to be virgins or pure. Okay. We can't be attached to the ways of the heathen at all, man. Okay. We can't be attached to these traditions, man. We got to let them go. Okay. Because it's really defilement. And you're into all these other things, man. Okay? You're really just defiling your spirit. But hey man, if somebody asks me tomorrow what I'm doing for New Year's, I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna be on YouTube watching people condemn people that are celebrating New Year's. See what they think about that, man. All right. Sometimes you gotta play with these people because they're fucking simple, man. They got no wisdom. Okay. But yeah, you gotta follow the lamb whithersoever we go. Yahushua wouldn't want nothing to do with that Roman fucking tradition, man. Okay, so we gotta be like Yahushua, you know? So until next time, Shalom.